Let's just eat it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
And I'm Rachel.
And we are about to head to Mott 32 over at the Venetian.
We've been there before. We were there back in June, but mostly just for a small appetizer meal. So now we want to go and test out the whole meal.
So when we were there before, we did have the barbecue pork buns as well as the Shanghai soup dumplings. So we might end up with some of the same stuff, but we are going there for dinner this time, so we're probably going to get more stuff, and we'll let you know how it goes. Go ahead and watch the video. We'll show a bunch of the food that we get.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's going to be a lot
I'm
more
guessing
than
we'll
we
get
got
a lot
last
more
time.
than last time.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you there. I feel like
we do inflate the duck for you before we roast it. That way the skin remains as crispy as possible.
Okay.
It does take about 2 or 3 days to prepare. You have to inflate it, tie it up, pour it down with a little something I can't tell you, and then they let it dry out for 3 days. Make sure the skin is nice and dry.
Thank you.
So we can achieve that crispiness. You're gonna carve here, is that okay?
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna enjoy that just with the sugar. These are the wraps for your duck. Each one of the wraps has paper lined with it. Please be careful with it.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
second course to make your crispy duck rack. That's where he'll chop the whole thing and then stir fry that with chili and garlic.
Perfect.
That's optional. You can make that decision at any time.
Do you want to just do that?
Do is you want to lay down the paper flat on your plate, one cucumber, and then a couple pieces of scallions.
Oh, okay.
And then about 2 pieces of duck, and then the duck sauce. It all goes into the center, and just kind of roll it up and enjoy it as a wrap.
Awesome. Thank you.
This is going to be a little hands-on, so it'll be pretty easy.
Okay. It's like a duck taco. Do you guys sell out of the duck every night?
Absolutely. So we only produce about 26 during the day, and then right around like 9 o'clock is usually by the time we run out.
Okay.
We do have reservation counts for it. Usually it'll be like 15 reserved, and about 10 for walk-ins.
Okay.
You guys caught us a little early, so that's
Yeah, just in time. I think we got to do the whole experience.
I agree.
Even if we end up waddling out of here. Oh, do you see the peppers in there?
I do now.
You're right. It does look like a carcass.
That's because it is. It's like the first bite, you're like, oh, it's fried carcass. Your second bite, you're like,
Oh my.
good morning. We finished Mott 32, and then we went to Chica last night. And afterwards, we decided we need to take a moment to actually think about all that we ate last night.
Yeah, it was out of this world.
Yeah.
That's to put it mildly.
And also, Mott 32 is directly off of the casino floor. It's a very loud area, so we definitely weren't going to do it right then and there. Plus, we had to make it to Chica before they closed so we could get that churro. So we're going to go ahead and give our review right now. What did you think? So we had the hot and sour soup dumplings as one of our appetizers.
Man, that flavor, it was out of this world. I can't even say anything more than that. It's good soup dumpling flavor. It's hot. It offers enough spice that you can just enjoy the entire bite.
Yeah, it's really it's a delicious pork that's inside of it. The soup has like so much flavor to it. Tons of spice, but not too much.
Yeah. Enough kick that you notice it, but it's not too much.
Yeah, and the dumpling wrapper, was delicious. It was just very delicate, easy to eat. Great bite. I would highly recommend it. I think it is one of their specialties. So if you're going to go to Mott 32, you should definitely do that.
And the way they serve it is out on this little, instead of like paper underneath of it, so you could possibly rip that open. It's on a bamboo serving tray, so you don't have to rip the bottom of your soup dumpling off.
And they even have, there's even holes on the bottom of that special little handle. So check it out. So the other one we did do was the barbecue pork bun.
Oh, it's like a little taste of heaven in a bun. It's fluffy. It's got a sugar coating thing on it.
Yeah, if you've ever had steamed buns, they're so light and fluffy. These ones are not as light and fluffy as you get for a lot of other ones. They end up being a little bit thinner, but very much have that sugar coating on the top of it.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
That crisp sugar coating makes it. It's a completely different taste when you add that sweet to that barbacoa taste of it.
Not barbacoa.
Barbecue pork.
Yep. And then, so we did have to ask if they had the duck. So the duck is their specialty. They do sell out every night. They only do about 24 of them a day. So if you are interested in doing that and you have a later dinner, you should definitely reserve one. We got there about 7:30, so we had a fairly early reservation.
We had 2 of them left, he said.
Yeah.
So at 7:30 even.
And we got sat in the Boom Boom room, which is a little room just off from the main dining room. We'll show you video of both rooms. And so our room only had 6 tables in there, and every single table got the duck.
Yeah.
So it is something that you definitely want to try to get.
It's a popular item, but it is worth it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
why is that a but?
Well, it's not a but. It's just a popular item. The price is the only thing you might be a little thrown off by or not wanting
It
to
is
do.
$108.
Then there's the but.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Okay. That
There's
is a
the
but.
but.
I understand that. It's not cheap.
No.
They do the tableside carving, and that's delicious. That was great to watch.
It was fun to watch.
Then they have it prepared several different ways. So you do have, it's a super thin pancake that you put some like green onion, cucumber, hoisin sauce.
Yeah, hoisin peanut sauce that they
Yeah.
mix together.
And then you just wrap it up. It's like a tiny little crepe, honestly.
Yeah.
But you take your duck, put it in there. It is definitely eat with your hands kind of meal. It was delicious, though. I would absolutely highly recommend it and would do it again.
Yeah, it's something I've never had before and would take 100 times over. It
Yeah.
was that good.
And I think the skin is also another thing that's like insane. It's just so crispy.
Like I'm drooling thinking of it right
Yeah.
now. My mouth is watering.
And they actually give you a little
So
bit of
good.
sugar to put on it. But which sounds kind of crazy to me, but I thought it was amazing.
It was so tasty.
And then you can actually do a second course of it. So what we ended up doing, when we were sitting at our table, we could see the table next to us. They brought out a plate, and I was like, is that a carcass?
That's exactly what it looked like.
It looked like a carcass.
Okay,
They literally will take your duck, cut it up, throw it in the wok, stir fry it with your
Garlic,
oil, your
yeah.
garlic, salt, a bunch of chilies, and it was amazing.
It was so
Like,
good.
shockingly good.
Yeah. Dirty. I mean, you're eating it with your fingers. You're just getting in there, but it was so tasty.
Right. Yeah, so be ready to get in there. They do give you wet wipes afterwards.
They do.
Luckily.
Yeah.
We also did the scallops.
Yep.
What'd you think about the scallops?
Scallops come with this mushroom asparagus base as well. The scallops were huge, way big.
Way big.
And the mushrooms and asparagus, that was the best mushrooms I've tasted ever. They were so delicious.
Yeah, so you definitely have the stir-fried vegetables with the scallops. Scallops do not have like a super hard sear
No.
like you'll see at some seafood restaurants. But they were cooked well. They were very good. I think, unfortunately, the duck stole the show
It did.
completely.
But the truffle, the mushroom, that earthy flavor on those scallops, it was just so delicious. And the waiter was really good about asking us when we wanted it and making sure we weren't not eating. So from our appetizers to the final end, he made sure we had food in front of us.
Yeah, the service was impeccable. It was honestly like a perfect meal. It was so good. I would definitely recommend doing it.
It's highly recommended place to go.
All right. Go ahead and give a like. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you on the next time.
What are you talking about? Good
Good.
morning.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
All right, stop.